I remember a long time ago when one of my first university jobs was keying in numbers from surveys just over and over and over again, like 10 hours a day. It was so monotonous. But I imagine in a lot of organizations that some of the systems and processes haven't evolved much since that experience that I had for, say, invoices. I mean, there's a lot of paper invoices that happen as well. Is that something that can be integrated too?
Technically everything can be integrated. It's just how you get to the details and honestly how you've identified what your business process is and building the integration solution to facilitate the business requirements is what it boils down to. So if you wanted to replace paper, your choices would be if you had a product, obviously, that could read PDF files, for example, you could use that and then integrate into that to then move it into your finance system. Or you could go to the street and find an application that does that specifically, take the results of that, again, move it into your financial ERP system so that you don't have to process paper. You can do things like, your common everyday type bills that you get, whether it's, electrical facilities charges, whatever it might be. And you could set up an integration that does a check and balance against that to basically question, hey, is this normal? And then, of course, say, yes, this is a normal electric bill that we get, and it's within 10% of what is normal, so it's okay to pay. So you can set things up like that as well, so that
you put rules around.
Exactly, yeah. You can put your policies and rules around about how much risk you're willing to accept, and the benefit of not having to distract your people by doing it.
It's pretty awesome. It's like. Yeah, and especially I know there's a lot of challenges with finding people right now. I imagine this is one of those things that you could do. When the last episode we did, we had Rainer on. He was saying you could decouple your IT expenditure from your growth projection, and so I imagine this is part of the way you can do that as well.
Yeah, for sure, and I would also word it in a bit of a different twist as well, because finding people is certainly a challenge, but saddling people with repetitive tasks versus the strategic, big thinking, creative things isn't what gets a lot of people's juices flowing. Right. And so it would make work a lot more exciting when you're working on problems that are requiring some creativity and some thought versus putting the proverbial rubber stamp on it over and over again. Right. So it really allows you to explore and take advantage of some of the opportunities that you might not have been able to get to because your folks are busy doing repetitive tasks versus being able to actually get you on top of the mountain, if you will.